we are now just about 4 months away from the end of the year, which is when the planned full release of the boss is scheduled, and I wanted to take a moment to look at what still needs to be done and whether that's a realistic goal. For me, one absolute must-have before release is the economy mode. TML themselves have said it's a core feature for the final phase before launch, but we haven't seen anything from it yet. That makes me wonder how far along they actually are. Maybe it's already well underway behind the scenes, but on the surface, it looks like a big task to finish in such a short time. Then there are AI bosses, which are already in the current beta. The basics work, but there are still bugs and missing features. For example, AI bosses still can't overtake each other yet, and they still get stuck in certain situations. But still, I'm confident that TML can polish this up before release. Multiplayer is already in a good place, with only minor bugs and some connection issues. The bigger problem, in my opinion, is that there are no official servers from TML. Right now, you either host your own server, which is way too complicated for the average player in my opinion, or you have to join a community server. This, of course, spreads players across different servers and often leaves many of them quite empty. I think an official main server would help a lot, but as far as I know, TML hasn't said anything about that yet. Physics is something I care about quite a lot. Right now, most articulated bosses still feel very floaty, and their gearboxes don't really behave like their real-world counterparts. This has long been one of the most talked about criticisms of the boss. TML has said they are working on improvements, but so far I haven't noticed much change. Personally, I think refining this should be high on the priority list for release. The same goes for boss sounds, engine, transmission, and other related noises. They play a huge role in how the game feels. TML has said they'll improve them, and I think it's essential that they do so before release. There are also some nice to have features that aren't critical for launch in my opinion, but still would be great in the long run. One of those things are the boss modding tools. That one is more about keeping the game alive in the future, so I personally think it could wait until after release. However, TML has said they'd like to get it done before the full release, but I'm a bit skeptical since they haven't really started yet and because that's a pretty big task. Another example is better passenger interactions, like having them ask for specific tickets with voice lines instead of just text, or complaining when you drive badly like they do in Fernbus Simulator or OMSI, or other details like wheelchair users.
Mein Gott, der fährt ja, das ist ja unglaublich. Der hat da seinen Führerschein gewonnen oder was?
So, will the boss be ready for a solid full release in 4 months? Possibly, but in my view, that will only happen if they really focus on the core features that make the game feel complete, like the economy mode, AI bosses, improved physics, and better sounds. Let me know in the comments what you think. These are just my personal thoughts, and you might feel other things are more important. And since you've made it to the end of the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more interesting videos about the boss. Alright, see you in the next one.